don't feel good. I guess I'm coming down with Pac-Man fever, so stick around. Fellow dorks and dorkettes, and welcome to It Came From My Side of the Laundry Room. My name's Rob, and in this episode, we will be getting Pac-Man fever. This was something I was very excited for, and I really don't know why. I mean, I love Pac-Man. I grew up with it. It was one of those iconic, groundbreaking moments, a groundswell, if you will, for all of us in the 80s. So I love it for the nostalgia of that. I love it that it's his classic design. It would have been nice to have an alternate cartoon design with his little hat and all. But, yeah, this is from, get this right, S.H. Figuarts. It says it's a standard size action figure, so I'm thinking it'll fit within the 6-inch universe of Star Wars Black, G.I. Joe Classified, what have you. And what better recruit for G.I. Joe to get than Pac-Man? He can just gobble up Cobra and all the opposition, so that's awesome. This comes with a lot of neat little accessories and interchangeable face and hands. So without further ado, let's gobble our way to the unboxing. Okay, folks, here we go. The man, the myth, the legend, Pac-Man. Yeah. Like I was kind of saying at the beginning, would I really go out of my way for Pac-Man memorabilia? Not really. Granted, he has a very strong spot in my heart from nostalgia. I mean, it blew my mind to see the arcade cabinets when I was a kid. And the tabletops, forget about it. That was awesome and very classy. But yeah, I have a couple pieces of Pac-Man memorabilia, some signage and things like that. And yeah, he just has an iconic place in history. But this just spoke to me on so many different levels. Now, let me point out, this is Bandai, the Figuarts line, and 9 out of 10 times, they are pretty pricey. But this retails for only $20. I picked it up on Amazon for $20, and for how unique it is, for its place in my nostalgia-filled heart, this was a no-brainer. I mean, the unique, and I'm saying he's part of a 6-inch scale, just how unique a round action figure is. I mean, like I said, I'm including him into my 6-inch universe of toys. Just like when I was a kid, I mix and match my toys, and I'm going to do that with him in the 6-inch scale. I mean, I guess I could do it in a 3 3/4, and then he's like a big monster and will eat people. But on the 6-inch scale, I mean, add him to Star Wars Black or G.I. Joe Classified. He's your new operative ready to eat the opposition. How can you go wrong with that? Anyway, enough chit-chat. Let's crack this open and see how awesome it really is. So, this is the part I always warn you about. Oh, look at this. Yes, let me talk about the packaging super quick. This looks great with the iconic game board, Pac-Man Ghost Cherry. And I can tell you that these two items are included in the package. Can't wait to see what they look like. And they just did a great job. Here's a great picture of him in action. Here is him with the accessories. Him, different sculpture, faithfully captures the features in stunning, accurate detail. Action, multi-jointed for dynamic action experience. The incredible play value with optional hands and expression parts. Simple style and heroic action. And, I mean, I would assume this is an import of some sort. And yet again, for the price, I mean, you're always paying crazy prices for imports. Look at this. I mean, Japanese all over this thing. And look at this. Has a quality sticker on that. Cool prism effect. Anyway, let's get back to opening this up. It's late at night, so I am prone to flights of fancy and running off at the mouth, so I apologize. Oh, and like I said, this is the part of the video where I always have to warn you that it gets loud because we start crinkling this plastic and all. And very nice packaging. What paperwork do we have in here? We have directions. That's cool. Can't read them, but I will keep these because these look pretty rad. So we'll put those there to see if they help any. What do we got here? Tamashi JP survey. Please answer our product questionnaire. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll get put on a mailing list and see other awesome things like this when they come out. So, see, you gotta love that. He's not tied in there. Everything just easily pops right out. So, get that out of here. And since all this is already laid out, we won't do the usual accessories first. We will look at him. Wow. Okay, let's look at his articulation. We have elbow, shoulder, if that's what you want to call it, wrist. So he's going to punch somebody out. Now for the legs, we have a knee here. We have this slotted part. Look at that. That's awesome. So we have the slotted part where these move around. The leg totally swivels. You got the knee joint here in the boots. We have ankle joints here in the boot. And I think more than any other action figure, he stands easily. So we have this with these hands, and it comes with a thumbs up hand, just a open palm mitten, and another open palm mitten. Definitely feel like I'm going to go with the thumbs up. We have the cherry, which is done in pixelated style, which is it's a nice touch. And we have a ghost done in a pixelated style. Now, I would love if they did a ghost in this scale. Granted, it wouldn't have any posability other than the arms if you're going with the cartoon mythos, but if it's this, it's just would just be a cool, like, sheeted ghost type of design. Here is his other face. Now, I like the winking design, but I think I like this one better. So I'll probably stick with this one for displaying purposes, but we will pop this off. Please reattach legs come off. Interchangeable face part. But it doesn't really say how to do that. And it has directions on here to how to use the figure stand, and it's sold separately. That sucks. Most of the figures I get in this line and other ones come with figure stands. So I do have some available. Well, here we go. That wasn't too hard. That was pretty easy. And there we go with that. Now, let's put his other one back on, because like I said, I dig that one a little bit better. And this is kind of a big accessory to put into my accessory drawers, so I'll have to store this somewhere else. So let's see how easy it is to change the... Well, look how easy that is. Oh my gosh. How easy. And look at this. It's like he's walking, giving a thumbs up. And he's standing perfectly. Wow. Let's try the open mitten. I mean, yeah. Ease of accessories, ease of display. This is like a win-win for the price. Do you like the Rob Van Dam here? P-A-C. That looks awesome. Ready for display, just like that. And if the ghosts were the scale like that, who would be afraid? You don't even need a power pellet. You could eat them just like that. Yum, yum, yum. I do like these fists, though. But there's just something about this that looks great. I think I'm going to leave them just like that and put them up on the shelf. So, I cannot endorse this product any more than it is. Wow, it is essential for any 80s dork out there and has a great price, great playability, posability. I mean, wow. I'm speechless. This is awesome. Anyway, back to me. Back to me. Now, I have to admit, I knew I was going to love this figure because of how unique it is. I mean, a completely round action figure, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's Pac-Man. What do you expect? He's going to be round. So I knew that was a given and that was going to be cool by itself. I had no idea just how rad Pac-Man was going to be. I mean, from everything to how the legs were structured, how the posability is, how well he stands. I'm assuming it's because of the low center of gravity and just his body type, that you can move his legs in different ways and he stands perfectly. You can move the arms certain ways and it's not making him heavier on one side over the other. I mean, he's sitting on the shelf right now and yeah, I'm smitten. He is great. So happy I picked it up. And the price was right. And for the craftsmanship, I mean, I guess maybe the price wasn't too crazy because really, how much work do you need to put into a character like that? There's not a lot of details, you know, like that would come with clothing or different accessories and things like that. I mean, he's a ball for the most part with a face. But I love the detailing they do have on his mittens because you can see where there would be like a finger in there because it is kind of offset at certain points and how shadows cast on it. So they did put a little bit of effort into it. So I don't mean to diminish their hard work at all because it's awesome. And I highly recommend it. I mean, if you love action figures, if you love the 80s, if you love Pac-Man, this is a no-brainer. You need to get it. while the price is low, because given time, it won't be available and the price will eventually go up. So anyway, I highly recommend this figure. I love it. So glad that I have it. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you got something to say, please leave a comment. I love reading them and I love getting back to everybody. And if you're new around here and you enjoyed this or any of the videos that YouTube is recommending down here, please hit subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon, you will be notified whenever there's a new episode. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Keep being rad and stay dorky!